Today is 498 day that I come here to share lessons I learned and I'm learning. I hope that lessons support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I will speak about perspective. And I truly believe that perspective is one of the most interesting topics and very essential topics. Because if you have bad perspective, that will not allow you to take action. And you potentially will be disappointed and frustrated. When you have a good perspective, you can be happy, joyful, content, and take actions and pursue your goals and achieve your goals. So that means it's very important to understand why perspective is so important. And I will share 5 things why perspective is so important. So first thing is that we need to understand different viewpoints. So when you have a perspective, I love the example when one person is standing off from one side, other person from other side, that means they could see 6 or 9. So it means perspective is very important, because when you understand different viewpoints and look what other person sees, you have ability to understand more whole picture and able to make better decisions. So that means you need to understand different people. When you understand different people and their viewpoints, you're able to build better relationships. So perspective is essential in building relationships. Second thing that why perspective is so important is making informed decisions. So when you know different aspects of the same thing and you're able to go and look into 360 degrees of the idea, that means when you jump into the idea, you know that it will go one way or another. Because when you know only few percent and only one side of the project, of the person or anything, that you don't know what will be other side, and that other side could destroy the relationships, the project, the business, whatever. So that means you need to find people who will allow you to see other side of the coin, and you will be much more informed and will make much better choices and decisions. Number 3 is that overcoming challenges. So perspective helps you to overcome challenges. So it means that a lot of times people are in one challenge, in the pain, and they're looking closely in that pain, and they're not able to see how they could overcome that pain, how they overcome the challenge. When they start asking people and they have a much higher view of the problem, or from other side, they could give you much better perspective on all the idea. It might be that you focus on totally wrong thing. So when you get better perspective, you stand back, start looking into the problem differently, because you have different perspective, and start taking different actions. And because you start taking different actions, you get different results and you overcome the challenge. Number 4 is developing critical thinking skills. So that means every single time when you think about a project, about a challenge, idea, you need to always think about different aspects of the problem, and that perspective will allow you to do that. So that means the more perspectives you have about a specific topic, the better you will be in thinking what decision you're supposed to make. That means that every single time when you have a business, what you need to think, what perspectives do other people have, credible people have. And when you realize that there is a lot of different people have different perspectives, different ideas, different knowledges, you're able to gather all the information and have better thinking and make better informed decisions on that thinking. And number 5 is achieving personal growth. So that means that when you have that better perspective, you're able to pursue growth much better. Because as I said, that when you have bad perspective, a lot of times people are not doing anything because they think that their life sucks. But when you really pursue something with a better perspective, you understand that every single day when you are not growing in your thoughts, it could be that if you change your perspective, you start to see what you're going on and what kind of skills you're developing at the moment, and how you could use your challenges at the moment for your greater good. So that perspective allows you to change everything, and you just by changing your perspective, you could be moving from doubts to faith, from disappointment, from frustration to really content and joyful life. So it's very, very important for personal development perspective. So you need to seek people who have a lot of perspective, a lot of wisdom, and really ask them, what do you think about this my goal, about this my challenge, and they will give you better informed perspective, and you just take the perspective. And I truly believe it, when you will get more perspective from credible people, you'll have a much more joyful life. I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.